What up, guys? It's a beautiful bluebird day outside today, and I would say that my biggest influence on who I watch and who I want to snowboard like and really inspired me is Knapton, who's a crazy, amazing snowboarder who lives in Breckenridge. And so, I've been on the mountain a long time, and ever since watching his videos, it really inspired me to try to learn how to carve well. And I feel like today might be a perfect day. So I'm just going to spend the whole day on the mountain carving, filming myself, and seeing how it turns out since I haven't done that yet. So hope you guys enjoy the video. And then I also discovered Knapton on Kevin's channel, Pro Snowboard Camp. So shout out to both of those guys for just changing the way that I see snowboarding and being such amazing influencers in terms of YouTube and just riding on the mountain. So see you up there. What up, guys? It's a beautiful, beautiful day today out here on Whistler Mountain. I don't know if you can see this backdrop behind me, but it is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is my video just about carving and how to sort of improve your technique a little bit. And, I'm going to be parroting a lot of just what I learned from Knapton from his Pro Snowboard Camp video. So definitely go check those guys out. But when you're first learning how to carve, and what carving is specifically, is learning how to basically ride the metal edge of your board instead of doing what's a skidded turn. So if you think about a skidded turn, there's a lot of friction. Imagine like you're using an eraser. There's going to be a lot of surface area on the snow. And that uses a lot of leg muscle, and it can control your speed in a certain way. But what carving is your entire board is going to be riding on one singular line. And so you really have to have all of your weight transferred on the front toe edge side of your board and the back heel side edge of your board. And if you see someone, riding by, and if they are carving, you should just see one solid line following their entire path that they're going on. And gliding like that, gliding while you're carving, is really just one of the greatest feelings you can get on a snowboard. It's a lot easier on your muscles, a lot easier on your knees, because you're essentially riding frictionless. And so, some of the best tips that I learned, especially from Knapton, is that a lot of the times when you're trying to carve, especially when you're learning and you end up doing a skidded turn, it's just because you're going too fast, or the hill you're going on is too steep. So what you should really be focusing on is learning that weight distribution. Make sure you're not going too fast, controlling your speed, and just learn on some groomers, learn on some pretty flattish runs to really sort of get your technique down. And then, when you're distributing your weight, you're really going to be leaning really far forward onto your toe edge in order to get that metal edge down and start the carve. And then you're going to be leading really hard back on your heel side, sort of like you're sort of sitting in an invisible chair, is how it looks, or how I like to describe it. So yeah, I guess that's about it for now. If I remember some more, I'll just continue this video, but let's get back to carving. One other thing that I was thinking when I was just riding now is, why are you shifting your weight, above or ahead of your toes and then behind your heels? So let's say that this is your board right here on your toe edge, and then on the ground is right here. So you have your board here, and now you are here and you're leaning forward. Now your center of gravity is in front of the board. So technically it is underground if you're pushing the force of your edge into the snow. And then what you're doing then, so let's say that here's the ground, and then here's your board, ground, center of gravity is here because you're leaning forward. Then when you transfer onto your backside, you're now straight up, and then now you're on your heel edge here, ground is here, and now you're leaning backwards, and so now your center of gravity is behind your heel edge. So you're constantly, when you're carving and linking your turns and going side to side, you're constantly going from force downward in front of your board underground to then behind your heel edge underground. And so when you're riding and you're just standing on the snow, it's just your body weight that's pushing downwards on the ground, and that's not enough force in order to create a really solid carve. And so what you're really trying to do is transfer your weight and transfer your force, the extra force you're creating from the speed, and really just cutting into the ground, into your center of gravity, which is beneath the ground that you're carving on, from in front of your toe edge and then back behind your heel edge.